In this video, we're going to have a look at the language of algebra. In English, we have words and sentences, and in mathematics, we have terms and expressions. So if I have a look at what have written here, this is an expression, and it's made up of some terms. So I have 4 terms in this expression. A term consists of a pronumeral and a number that's combined by a multiplication sign or a division sign. So this 3y here actually means 3 times y. Here's my next term. It's negative 2c, which means negative 2 times c. My third term is a w. It's actually 1w. And my fourth term doesn't have a pronumeral. It's just a number on its own, and it's got a special name. It's called a constant. So let's have a look at some definitions. A pronumeral is a letter and it represents a number. The number that it represents can change, so it also can be called a variable. A term is a letter and a number, usually, combined by a multiplication or a division sign. Combined by a times or division. An expression is a group of terms linked together with subtraction or addition. So this here is an expression. It's made up of 4 terms linked together by a subtraction or an addition. A coefficient is the special name given to the number that's in front of the pronumeral. So if I look here at the y term, my coefficient is 3. It's a positive 3. If I look at the c term, my coefficient here is negative 2. My third term w has a silent coefficient. Its coefficient is 1. So if we see a pronumeral on its own without a coefficient, we can assume that its coefficient is 1. The constant term is a name given to the term in an expression that does not have a pronumeral. So our number 3 here is the constant term. Let's have a closer look at some terms. So here I've got an expression made up of 2 terms. My first term is 3y. So it means 3 times y. My second term is x divided by 2. So both of these are terms, and together they make up an expression. I'm just going to add a few more terms to my expression. So now I've got 4 terms. My expression is made up of a y term, an x term, a w term, and a constant. And I can see that my y term has a coefficient of 3. My w term has a coefficient of negative 5, and my constant is 12. Okay, I think that's enough information for you about the language of algebra. You should have a go at some of the questions and practice yourself.